The world once believed that some limits could never be crossed. That some ideas belonged only in science fiction. That certain visions were simply too vast, too complex, too risky to ever leave the drawing board. But today, those beliefs are being shattered by China. Across mountains, oceans, deserts, and megacities, China is constructing the kind of projects that force the world to pause, stare, and question what it thought was possible. While many nations debate feasibility, China is already pouring concrete, laying tracks, installing turbines, and turning impossible dreams into towering reality. And what's shocking global engineers the most is not just the speed. It's the scale, the precision, the audacity. High above deep valleys, bridges now stretch farther than ever imagined, connecting regions once separated by nature itself. Some rise taller than skyscrapers. Others span distances once considered engineering fantasy. These structures do not just carry vehicles. They carry a message that distance is no longer an obstacle. Beneath oceans and rivers, tunnels are being drilled with pinpoint accuracy. Entire highways now move underwater, sealed with advanced pressure systems and earthquake-resistant designs. What once took ferries and hours of travel now takes mere minutes underground, unseen by the world above. Across the landscape, cities are rising at a pace that leaves global planners in disbelief. Entire districts assembled in years instead of decades. Smart roads that talk to vehicles. Lighting systems that respond to movement. Buildings that monitor their own health. This isn't just construction. It's digital civilization. Even in space, China is rewriting expectations. Satellites launched in rapid succession. A space station built piece by piece in orbit. Advanced lunar missions mapping the surface of the moon with surgical detail. While some still debate the future of exploration, China is already designing the next step. But perhaps what shocks engineers the most is what's happening on the ground. Magnetic levitation trains now glide at near-aircraft speeds. Thousands of kilometers of high-speed rail crisscross the nation like glowing arteries. Trains that reach speeds once thought unsafe for human travel now operate daily, quiet, smooth, precise. Entire regions are connected not by roads, but by velocity. Factories that once depended on mass labor now operate almost entirely by automation. Robotic arms assemble vehicles in synchronized perfection. AI-driven inspection systems detect flaws invisible to the human eye. Production lines never sleep, never slow down, never hesitate. Energy itself is being reshaped. Massive solar farms stretch across deserts. Wind turbines carve through coastal skies. Hydroelectric dams harness rivers powerful enough to tilt the Earth's rotation. Entire provinces are now powered by what was once considered unstable renewable energy. And this is why engineers around the world are stunned. Because China isn't just building one impossible thing. It's building all of them at once. In many countries, mega projects face endless delays, budget collapse, and public resistance. Environmental approvals take decades. Political battles freeze progress. Costs spiral out of control. But in China, designs move swiftly from concept to construction at a pace that defies traditional timelines. A project announced today can be halfway completed before the world even understands how it was approved. And then there is the workforce. Millions of engineers, technicians, machine operators, and planners working like components of a single massive machine. Precision logistics ensure materials arrive exactly when needed. Digital twins allow entire cities to be modeled before a single foundation is poured. Mistakes are corrected before they physically exist. Failures become data. Data becomes evolution. And this is what truly unsettles foreign engineers. Not just what is being built, but how reliably it is being built. China now leads the world in high-speed rail length, renewable energy deployment, megadam construction, port automation, and urban transit systems. Its shipyards launch vessels at speeds unmatched globally. Its bridge networks span rivers wider than some seas. Its tunnels cut through mountains like open scars of progress. Some of these projects were once labeled impossible by Western engineering standards, too risky, too expensive, too complex. And now they are standing. Concrete, steel, glass, power, proof. Even artificial intelligence is being infused into physical infrastructure. Traffic systems that adapt in real time. Surveillance networks that analyze motion patterns. Emergency systems that predict disaster response before disaster happens. The city itself becomes a living machine. Critics argue about transparency, sustainability, and long-term impact, and those debates are real and necessary. But no one can deny the raw force of what is being achieved. From the tallest bridges to the fastest trains, from the deepest tunnels to the largest dams, China is constructing not just structures, but leverage, influence, momentum, and perhaps the most intimidating part of all. This is only the beginning. Massive floating cities are already being proposed. Underground megacities intended to shield millions from extreme climate. Intercontinental rail links stretching across borders. Ocean-spanning energy cables. AI-managed transportation grids. What seems impossible today appears to be only a scheduled delay tomorrow. So when engineers across the world say they are speechless, it isn't admiration alone. It is recalibration. The rules of what can be built. How fast it can be built. And who is now defining the future of engineering itself. The age of too big to build is ending. And China is the one proving it. And as the world watches these megastructures rise, one truth becomes impossible to ignore. The future is no longer something that is only predicted, it is being constructed in real time. Each bridge that stretches across impossible distances, each tunnel that pierces through oceans and mountains, each train that glides faster than yesterday's limits, these are not just projects. They are signals. Signals that the rules of what humanity can achieve are being rewritten in concrete and steel. For decades, the global narrative followed the same rhythm. Innovation was slow. Infrastructure took generations. Progress crawled. But today, that rhythm has changed. It has accelerated. It has transformed into a heartbeat that pulses at machine speed. And China is moving to that new rhythm. Where others hesitate, it advances. Where others negotiate, it builds. Where others wait for the future, it constructs it. This is why American engineers, and engineers around the world, are left speechless. Not because they lack skill. Not because they lack vision. But because they are watching a system operate at a scale and intensity rarely seen before. This is no longer a competition of ideas. It is a competition of execution. And execution is where the impossible becomes real. The question facing the world now is not whether such projects can exist. They already do. The real question is who will adapt fast enough to keep pace. Because the age of limits is fading. And the age of building the impossible has already begun.